Today's video is about fear. What is fear? Fear is a feeling that may appear when we are experiencing danger. When there's a lion standing in front of you, you experience fear. So we're not talking about that, okay? We are talking about an imaginary fear, okay? We are talking about fear that is imaginated. It's not real. But we feel fear because we think about a specific situation that might cause us, just the idea of thinking of it, just might cause us to feel very fearful, very anxious, okay? And we experience fear on several levels of our life, okay? I think many of you perhaps know that when your parents divorced, when you were very young as a child, as a child you're not able to comprehend what's happening. So all of a sudden your family is different. All of a sudden things happened, and you just have this memory like, okay, so they were mad at me and perhaps it's because of me. So there's this idea that comes to our head because we've been experiencing specific things, or just like fear of abandonment. Like, you're just fearful that people are leaving you, all right? And that has a specific effect on the way how we behave in relationships, or the way how we behave when we have to take decisions, all right? So fear, it is that we are thinking about a specific situation and we are not able to discern right from the start. When we are not aware and we feel fear, we don't, when things are happening to us and we are not aware that we are able to recognize the fear and tell ourselves, hey, this is not real, this is solely in my imagination, then you have the power to change that. Because you have to know, when we do things that we have never done before, what do we experience? Fear. What type of fear? Fear of failure? Yes. Fear of not being good enough? Yes. Fear of success? There's people who are having a deep fear of success and they're not aware about it, right? I want you to get aware there's different types of fear. And when you feel fear, what type of fear is it that you're feeling? Think about it. There's another type of fear I want to talk to you about, is when we grow, when we get out of our comfort zone. So when we grow, we're expanding. So that means like you're wearing a jacket and a jacket is too tight. You're just growing and growing, and it's just keeping you small, so you actually need a new jacket, right? And then you're comfortable again, and then you can move freely again. So that's what it is when you're actually outgrowing your comfort zone. Literally, a comfort zone is an area, a zone that we feel comfortable in, but it doesn't make you grow. It doesn't make you grow, because what are goals for? If you think about it, goals are for growth. Because by deciding you're going to do something and then actually feeling like, I want this, and showing up to that, being committed, being ready to go for the change, then you experience discomfort because you're moving towards something you have never been doing before. And this is normal. So I want to share this with you because there's a lot of spiritual people who say like, hey, I feel discomfort, I'm not going to go there. But I want you to be very aware that you're growing. And with growth comes discomfort because you have not been doing that before, all right? So discern that this discomfort is actually a good sign. It means you're learning stuff. It means you're moving forward. It means you're actually doing something that you have never been doing before. So that means you are going to get different results than the results you were having before. Think about it. Because if you do the same things over and over again and you want your reality to change, do you think it's going to change? Really? Be really honest here. If you take the same actions over and over again, but you want things to change, it's not gonna happen. I guarantee you. Okay? So, get to understand that by growing comes discomfort. And learn to be comfortable with this feeling. Learn to be comfortable with the discomfort. Alright? But discern when there's too much stress and pressure, then perhaps you reconsider, and perhaps you can change things a little bit so the new adaptations come with not too much distress. Because when we have too much stress, then what is the effect? Our body is not able to take it for a long time. Okay? And then we get into depression. So you really have to be aware about the feeling of anxiousness when you're doing new things. So if you go on a stage and you want to share your story with people, and you have not been doing that before, then what do you think you're going to feel? Oh, I don't know. Why do I want to do this? Okay, so you're anxious. I've never been doing this before. What if I have a blackout? Well, then you just have a blackout. There's always solutions to situations that bring us in discomfort. Just being there and getting aware. I'm growing. I'm actually changing things in my life. This is good because I want change. I want to move forward. I literally deeply desire things to be different for me. So I take actions that are different than the ones I'm taking before. And understand that if you need to learn a new skill in order for you to get better at what you are achieving, then perhaps you just need to learn this new skill. So watch in your environment the people who already have what you desire to have, and contact them, reach out to them, ask for their help. Alright? You will be surprised how many people will have time to answer you, because they know how they felt when they were growing through the change. They know how they felt. They can relate very well. Alright? So fear, when you're not standing in front of a tiger or an elephant, or when you're not just fear when we are thinking about something, all right, that's the fear that I'm talking about. You have old beliefs that something might happen to you because you have been experiencing it in the past. Or your friends might tell, hey, don't do this because this happened to them and it might happen to you too. But there's 8 billion people on this planet. There's 8 billion experiences. So the ones that apply to you are solely related to your heart and your decisions and your attitudes and your feelings and your thoughts and your actions and your results. And know that what happened in the past doesn't have to happen again at all. It will only happen again if we're not aware about how we behave in a specific way. Alright? So I will tell more about this in other videos as well, because I'm extremely excited to share with you the knowledge that come with this, okay? Because I was, with moments, I found myself really, there was something that was a driver inside of me, and I wasn't able to understand it because I was actually literally very conscious about what I wanted, but something was steering me, and it was this feeling of fear. And I behaved a specific way, and I couldn't explain why I was behaving a specific way. And most probably, most likely, there's people in your environment that experience the same, or perhaps you experience the same. And now you're able to relate, to get clarity, to get aware. And now you're able to, oh wow, wait a minute. I see a pattern there. That's right. Think about it. Perhaps this is a pattern that is really steering your life. Okay? So breathe. When you think this information that I share with you in here is valuable, give it a like and share it with your friends and family who you know are receiving value from hearing this. And subscribe to my channel, because every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 8 a.m. Central European Time, I'm uploading a new one, okay? And there's a bell sign, by the way. Click that so you receive a notification every time a new video is out. Alright, thank you for being here and learning about how you too can get very clear on your soul's calling and how to live your personal freedom, and how our feelings, thoughts and actions affect our results, and that you get the awareness that you're able to choose that